Got some certified hustlers down with us, real life bone crushers that's down with us. We got some authentic pimping that's down with us. Real players won't
welcome to the motherfucking Godcast.
What up, P?
Shit, we back, man. This your host, the Rob Smooth, back with another Godcast. I got my partners here, Shiv Rock 3000. I got my nigga JD on the horn, and I got my nigga Peso.
Yep.
So we back. What we got? Let's throw it on the table. This Rick Ross album. What y'all think?
Man, I think it was alright. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple joints on there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in true Rick Ross form, he always throw a couple of those, super blaring, high energy. You know, those joints ain't really
high frequency joints. Yeah.
Cup of tea, but he usually pretty good at picking beats. You know what I'm saying? I was rocking a couple of hot joints he had, like this one joint called Santorini Beats. You know what I'm saying? And one joint he had with the Raphael beat.
Yeah, that Raphael beat joint. That's what I was about to say. Is like the beat selection, on the ones that are like natural music that actually have chord progressions and things like that. Mm-hmm. Like those, to me, are Bang City. You know what I mean? Like he smashed those. And to be quite honest, I think he came out of his body a little bit and started discussing things about his own personal self. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Over those particular tracks. Right. Not over the ones that he's trying to get hyped about. But, so that's always good because that's hip hop. You feel me?
Just more grown shit, really.
Right.
But look, my opinion is I actually thought it was nice overall. I thought the approach was grown, man. I thought that was nice. The selection of beats is always good. That's a talent that he has. What I didn't like is I want to see him switch up more flows. And,
I feel that.
From a production standpoint, like experiment a little bit, evolve. Don't just cookie cut the fans. And then, even on the production side, for the amount of bread motherfuckers playing with, this shit's supposed to be way better than that, famo.
I mean, it's just about...
Way better than that. Niggas
it's about time...
Maybachs and shit, you know what I'm saying?
It's about time versus energy, though. You know what I'm saying, JD?
Make some good shit. You know what I'm saying? It's my whole thing.
Yeah,
Don't just be half-ass.
I think it's quality, but it's all, like I said, it's relative to what it is you like. What kind of beats you like. I mean, he got a good ear for beats. That's always kind of been the case or whatever. But in terms of, just a certain passion, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like over time, like I think they said that this is his 9th album. That's a long, time in the game, you know what I'm saying? So recreating yourself and, going in different directions, coming with new flows and all that. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? It takes them some time to kind of get that together, you know what I mean? So, it's cool, the tracks that I heard or whatever. It wasn't, the kind of thing that to me was like, I gotta have this particular track right now, but it was cool.
But you know what, though, B? I feel like Rick Ross is like he trapped, you know what I'm saying? I think he feel like, I think he got the ability and he want to make a super classic album, but he like trapped in trap. In the, like I gotta have the trap shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's a newer sound.
Like he feel like he have to do that. You know what I'm saying?
But that's where the bread at, though.
So he got to throw a couple joints on there with Gucci Mane and this and that, you know what I mean? But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like he kind of cheapens his brand and his like ability or his opportunity to make a classic album by doing that. Just come through with all that dope shit.
Right.
Don't just, you know what I'm saying, I might have 4 super cold bangers, but then I'll have like 3 trappers.
But
you
know
the trapper keeper.
What I gotta say about the Rossery though, allegedly, you know what I'm saying, he's a good mentor to these little niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like from what I understand.
In what way though?
I'm
curious to know how he's
like he like actually teach niggas like legitimate gamery. Like not just like
that back to block shit.
Right.
You know that shit was dope.
You know what I'm saying? Like he teach niggas like legitimate gamery, like, and even with his squad, they'll even on their own records be like, "Thank you, Rick." You know what I'm saying? So the one thing I can say about him is that allegedly, I don't know, because I don't fuck with the guy like that, but allegedly he like do like good things for his people.
That's a good way to look at it and shit. Let's move on though. This Drake album. What y'all think about that? What's the review from the Godcast?
Well, you know, I mean, just for full disclosure, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't get through all of it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and skew my judgment of it, but so far from what I heard, I'm really not really digging the shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not just because it's a lot of like singing shit, you know what I'm saying?
Hold tight, I wanna take my place.
But, you know, I mean, I'm just not really feeling, even on the evolving side of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, Drake is really coming with the same flow too, though.
He
You know
is,
what I'm
man.
saying? That's not really, you know, he ain't really riding these beats like that no more. Like, the beats that they choosing is like, you know, kind of like making him rapping the same type of cadence. So I don't think he being as versatile.
Well,
as
basically,
he
his
probably should be.
writers need to get their game up.
Well, he need to switch
and get
them up.
or switch up some writers. You know what I'm
he need to
saying?
bring some new guys.
Hey,
in.
Drake, you can call the God.
Right, he need to Kanye it. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I mean, I'm not really feeling it. You know what I'm saying? But
Maybe
I mean,
that's
that's
the
not to say
reason
it's not
why.
good.
That's probably the reason why niggas showing fake love to him. Straight up to his
Straight up to his face.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's no denying dude is like one of the biggest artists right now. I mean, his new album did have 61.4 million streams or some shit like that.
So he can't.
ridiculous number.
He collecting bread off.
So he's definitely eating, and he's the most like streamed artist and things like that. But I mean, in terms of the quality, you know, from a music perspective, I'm not really, you know, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm not like blown away.
The Birds love it.
I mean, you know,
Right.
The Birds love that. They love it.
Yeah, he making it for the girls, but he making it from a depressed nigga point of view. Like
It
he
always
keep
seemed like he
playing,
depressed or
man.
some shit.
Yeah, like he can't get with the bitch he really wants.
Who was a
I
leader?
really
And she
can't-
dead. So like, what the
I
fuck?
actually can't relate to that.
I mean, fam's body count
He does have a great hit list.
has been documented.
I don't be trying to count other niggas' body count.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Nigga, body count speaks for itself.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even shade the nigga on that shit.
On his BC.
Like, see, that's
It's BC.
That's two different lanes. Like the music is one thing, but that BC is looking pretty swell. Like, you pimping quite swell.
Looking
You
real
start
good.
racking up the Serenas and the motherfucking J-Los.
You know what I mean? Like, hey,
You know what I'm saying?
within
All
months
that.
of each other. I
Not-
mean, how can you?
Not a shot A and all
Not
that.
right. How can you deny the fact?
Man,
Right.
man.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can't deny
Oh,
that.
all right. I see you,
Tootie
family.
shit.
Right, on some Tootie shit. You know
Just
what
to
I'm
show
saying?
you that we not all,
It takes
you know,
good, it
all,
takes
all
the
hate
bad.
over here, Drake. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Dealing with the good and bad, facts of life.
This is facts of life.
Take the good with the bad, man.
I feel
You know what I'm saying?
Under
So
the
ride
Tootie
that
Act,
wave
you
though,
right.
bro. I'm just saying, like I like to see what it is.
You right, all right.
Look.
Under the Tootie Act.
Under the
you know?
Tootie Act.
We just talk about the facts of life, man. We not really hating on nobody, man. We just telling it like it is, baby.
All right, and in politics, I guess that's the only thing we're doing politics this week. What's up with the white dude that rolled all the way from North Carolina or some shit? The
No, he
shooter
came
black
from
dude?
Maryland. It's a white dude named James Jackson, man. He
What's
traveled
the fuck wrong with this
travel
dude?
from
This
Maryland.
dude.
to New York for the sole purpose of killing black men. He rolled up on this one dude who was cleaning up or some shit like that.
Just working his job.
Yeah, murked him and shit.
See, that's the kind of shit I
But
don't
then he turned himself in. He just walked into the police station like, yo, I killed dude.
He
Like,
gonna,
so basically,
he gonna
I think
waste
he
his
wanted
life
some
to fuck
type
up
of-
somebody he don't
some
even
type of
care
fame.
about.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, man. So,
Well,
I mean,
you know,
that's
you
some
can't.
bullshit.
You never can really
He
trust.
sound
them
like dude
anyway.
is an idiot more than anything.
Nah, but you can't really trust them anyway, fam. They'll tell you one thing and tell you another thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them grafted niggas. Like, you can't really fuck with them, dog. Like, I mean, to be honest.
I mean,
Like,
it's a million possibilities with that. He could be a Manchurian candidate. Dude could be a psychopath. Dude could be a militia man. He could be a right-wing extremist. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of possibilities. But the bottom line is, that ain't really what they want.
but you know what, fam? You know what? It's funny, you know, that we even talking about this, and I ain't even trying to go off topic, but I was thinking about some shit earlier today, actually. Just because, I work with a lot of the graphs, you know what I'm saying? And just in conversation, talking to motherfuckers, and hearing about their backgrounds and shit like that, you realize that white motherfuckers actually be doing shit on the reg that niggas would never do, be like that makes them more of a real motherfucking threat. Like these motherfuckers be having like summer jobs, like making bullets.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like because they live in a they grew up in an area like where they do that shit at. You feel what I'm saying? Like
we don't have programs like that.
Like shit like
shorties.
that. So they've been knowing how to make bullets since they was like shorties type shit.
No, I mean
Like,
straight up, we need
you know what
we
I'm
need
saying?
like a black Boy Scout.
Like regular, like on some like going camping type shit.
Knowing how to
like,
fucking fend for
do
yourself.
it, right, that kind of shit. Like survivalist type shit.
I mean, but before
They hunt, they camp, and they regularly, in some areas
Shooting
is going
shit.
to the shooting ranges
Yeah.
as well,
Yeah, they know how to
male
shoot.
and female alike. You know what I'm saying? And there's a nice amount of people that's out here that's paying a lot of attention to what they eat and working out or whatever. I mean, if you pay attention out here closely, you'll see that it's almost like some people is training for something that other people have no clue or idea what's going on. It's almost like it's a training going on.
Right.
No, absolutely. I mean, I wish we had black Boy Scouts. As a matter of fact, we should start it, to be
Well,
honest.
guess what, goddammit? I'm training too, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
I don't know what y'all
I
training
agree
for.
with you, Sherrod, but it's like before we implement any ideas of education, anybody to unite, the unity aspect got to be
Intact.
pumped. You know what I'm saying? We got to unite in order to be able to educate or implement any ideas of progress, because you can't assume that people are on the same level because they're not.
You gotta
So
you gotta
start
make
from
people
the bottom.
value what you trying to push to them.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the reason why, we don't take certain things seriously, like education, for example. Education is not really valued. You know what I'm saying? Like, a motherfucker will put money on a nigga books in jail before they put money on a nigga books in college type shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That is true.
So, ain't nobody got no
And-
bread for dude who
It's-
in school.
It's
but-
all about awareness, though. Like,
Right.
and speaking of which, like, old girl who got choked out in North Carolina, right?
Yeah,
By the
in
Koreans.
Yeah, in a
Okay.
beauty supply store.
So it's a beauty supply store that's owned by those same cats on 47. So what we did was we started a little rally up.
That's dope. I seen that.
You know what I'm saying? We started a little rally up, and we out there barbecuing on the daily, right?
In front of that shit.
In front of that shit. But the crazy thing is that the cats who was coming up to get the free barbecue that we had, they ain't know nothing about the situation. They ain't even know. So we had to educate them on spot. Like, here's a burger. You know what I'm saying?
And this is what's going on.
And this is what's going on.
Don't go in there.
Don't go in there.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like
was niggas not going?
the niggas, we stopped about 100 motherfuckers from not going in that bitch, like straight up.
Perfect.
I mean,
You
the
gotta hit
thing
a
is,
motherfucker
though,
in their bread and their pocket.
but the sad part about it is, like, after y'all left with the free burgers, niggas was going back in.
Niggas going back in there.
You know what
No,
I'm
we
saying?
stayed out there all day.
That's gonna happen. So I mean, I think even as far as with that or whatever, I mean, you have a plan of action as far as certain things that you can do short term to gain awareness and all that, but long term, the solution to some of those issues gonna be like, you know what, fuck your stuff, because we got our own.
That's the issue.
You know what I mean? And that really is the best. That's the best, you know what I'm saying, way of being able to kind of eliminate some of that tension and being able to, you know what I'm saying, kind of fight back in that situation. It ain't got to be just, you know what I'm saying, the same people that's in there owning the beauty supply every time.
No, it don't.
Like, man, as much as people I see, like, man, as narcissistic as our people are and passionate about fashion and makeup and, you know, having a hair did or whatever. I mean, we do have a lot of people that are like entrepreneurs from within that field or whatever, but it's like, really, it's like, you know, people should damn be ashamed. You know what I'm saying? That we don't dominate that industry damn near completely with how much money we spend on shit related to looking good. You know what I'm saying? Like, black people actually is the flyest in the world.
Yeah, that's
So we
true.
spend the most, we're the number one consumers of a lot of shit.
That's what I was saying. Like, we got
We- we
$1.2
got
trillion.
more for everything,
We got $1.2 trillion worth of buying power, fam, right now, as black people
But
in the
don't
US.
own anything.
But don't own jack shit.
Goddamn thing.
Because we're the consumers all the time. We're
It is
always
pathetic.
buying. You
It
know
is
what I'm saying?
pathetic. And then look,
and
the television is what drives it. And look, and this I want to make a service announcement. You know, and this is not to be biased or anything like this. You already know the target is on the black man's head. But black woman, you are being economically eliminated, okay, through European culture worship. What I mean by that, what do you mean by that? This desire to want to spend a lot of money on these items. You feel me? And I'm not telling you what to do with your money. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. But this desire to spend 40 grand on a purse to solidify you as being our own chick, that's senseless. That's about as senseless as a motherfucker popping another nigga in the street. Because there's some people who work their ass off lifting boxes or dealing with rude customers and never see 40 bands in a year. And you do this shit because this what you heard a motherfucker say in a rap or in a motherfucking reality show.
I like the way you parallel that. Speech.
Yeah, the Birkin bag and all of this shit. It's like, stop it.
It is just...
It's like we get to success to be able to do this. You want to be a millionaire to be able to go to the strip club and throw your money on the ground for a fucking prostitute? When this nigga starving to death?
Yeah.
That's your ambition to be rich, to be able to do that? Welcome to the motherfucking Godcast. We going on break.
Inglewood All-Stars, looking at a made dude, certified heavyweight, cause the way we made moves, notches on my Gucci belt, classics with my name on it, we was destined to pop, you could bet the game on it, drugs, paper, and bad bitches, yeah, my resume, real niggas mention my name, so never hesitate, I got no choice but the ball till I'm mega paid, niggas hate what they can't see, it's the shy way, so when the smoke clears, and all the buildings fall, rest assured it's some real pimpin' standing tall, know we ball out, in the streets on the show, say the beats were dope, they love how we maneuver flows. Cause it was made in Chicago. Peace to all the hustlers, Cicero, Chicago. Wild Hunters back to Stony Isle. Hey,
that was King Drive.
Come on.
For more music made in Chicago, tune in to us at SoundCloud at King Drive 1.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, hit it.
So,
Who you got?
my boy, man, I mean, it's more so like a shout out, want to shout out the beautiful Rashida, you know what I'm saying? Love and hip hop, you know what I mean? I think she looked great, you know what I'm saying? I see her getting dogged out by the nigga Kirk Frost right now, you know what I'm saying? He hitting all the strippers in the A, you know what I mean? It just show you how, you know what I'm saying?
You could be a Bank City ass bird.
I mean, well, yeah. I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with it, but I mean, I more so want to like focus on the raggedy pimping, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't, if you're gonna be out here hitting hoes, you can't be skeeting bitches and paying bills and carrying on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And thinking the shit ain't gonna get back to your wife and shit like that.
Nigga, I've been on Rashida since she was talking about chewing on my bubble gum. Like her first
Her rap joint.
her first rap joint. Like I was like, this bird is Bank City. That was like word.
Right.
Yeah, no, she definitely.
That's a nice pick, though.
It is a nice
great.
pick.
You know what I mean?
Who you got, JD?
Shut up.
Yeah, I had already did this part. I ain't gonna say no name, you know what I'm saying? Like I was going through what I didn't. So you can just edit this right here.
Word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember I had went into my little diatribe talking about not liking motherfuckers that post too much pictures and show too much skin and shit.
Yeah, I know. I was talking about on the Bwit.
That's what I meant for the
That's what
Bwit.
he was talking
That's
about.
what he meant.
Ah, okay. I get it.
It's a reverse Bwit, bruh.
It's a reverse Bwit. All right, I get it. I'm high, man.
I'm high, man.
All right, so who you got, Shiv?
I gotta just say it. Kerry Washington, fam.
Kerry Washington. Loving the lips.
I mean, I like her lisp. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not just her lips, but her lisp, like the little funny way she talk. I don't know, that shit kind of sexy to me. And plus, she kind of, firm built. I like her form and everything. I mean, she's successful, you know.
I gotta give this I gotta give that one a thumbs down, bro, because I can't stand the show Scandal, man. I just don't like the content. Bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you or whatever. Like, usually we don't disrespect another man's choices on that whiz. You know what I'm saying? But this shit, like, that boy is out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we got our first out of pocket.
You got a show on TV while you actually do have a black president in office, but it's a white president,
right?
And you his black side chick or whatever.
Yeah,
it's just, I don't know. It just kind of look a little messy to me. You know what I'm saying? Even in terms of like the vibe and like to me that image kind of stick with her. I done always seen Shorty as one of the ones that kind of play like the, you know, not necessarily educated, but a certain type of black woman.
Elite
and
cracker.
the stuff that she do.
Elite cracker loving roles.
She definitely want to be on a
elite cracker loving role.
Monster ballery.
I
she want to be invited to the press conference.
But I love her ambition. I mean, you know, we can't take it away from her. I mean, I'm sure she wasn't like born with a silver spoon, but she did.
I mean, but she is married to a nigga named Nnamdi Asomugha.
Right. So she like the African up in her. You feel me?
No,
she don't mind getting some African in her.
I think she really a real nigga though, because I definitely seen her come up. I remember like her first movie and shit from back in the day and shit. But you know, I mean, she an actress. You know what I'm saying? She went to Hollywood.
Yeah, it's not personal, bro. I just don't like scandal.
No, I feel you. I don't like that.
I ain't never watched one episode, B.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, I have a talking right.
You know what I'm saying?
With the lisp.
It wouldn't be there no more. Like my lisp, it's gone.
You gonna correct that joint.
Right, I'll correct it. Here, we got daily exercises.
Right. Your lozenge, Joe.
Right, you know. Just gotta go down to your lozenges.
Tonsillitis.
Right, that's what you got.
Yeah, man.
That's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
how you feel about that shit, JD?
Man, you know, I just think, I mean, it's funny because it kind of relate, I think, in some ways, even what we talk about with how some of that music affect certain situations, like certain things kind of might lose their effect after a while. You know what I mean? It's like if you take the same medication every day, after a while, the shit don't do what it used to do when you first start taking it. You know what I'm saying? You become immune to it. And that's what it kind of boiled down to, I think, like, for entertainment and in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some of the stuff that you get fixated on, it winds up becoming like you just do this shit like too much, so that it becomes like a standard or expectation. Like, nah, this time I got this big ass bag, and how am I outdo that? You know what I'm saying? On the last album, I said that I, you know what I'm saying, know the real Noriega. It's kind of like hard to outdo that on the next joint. It's the same kind of parallel, I think, as far as with that, you know what I'm saying, pork chop or that steak that's around like a dog neck, you know what I'm saying? Like we constantly like chasing your tail, you know what I'm saying, as far as the materialism aspect of things. So I think as far as with, you know, both male and female, there got to be a little bit more accountability and more of an anchor, you know what I'm saying, based off of self-worth and them kind of values, and not being so, you know, hypnotized by some of the material things and feeling like that's going to be your claim to fame or make it seem as though you accomplished, because it don't. I mean, what it do is like, I got this big ass house, and like, what are you gonna do? You want another? The next one is like 2 of these can fit in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like kind of like, what do you have to prove? You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that a lot of times it's driven by insecurities and low self-esteem.
Yeah, man.
And so you be thinking somebody like, man, shorty's fly as hell, dude, fresh as hell or whatever. You don't really know what is driving that though a lot of times.
I mean, but this is what it do drive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers be watching this shit and, you know, I mean, I just think about all the times we used to play the club back in the day and all that. And especially nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is playing the clubs and all that. They be in the club every week trying to reenact what these motherfuckers do.
Right, on TV.
On TV, you know what I'm saying? So these niggas spending all their bread to get the red bottoms and all of this and that, but your shorty ain't got no motherfucker.
He got black bottoms on.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You got the motherfucker.
You can't have an empty refrigerator and then be throwing
right,
up.
You gotta charge your own things, but you got a motherfucking
like,
food time
really?
though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that. Niggas be owing like $1 gajillion, you know what I'm saying?
$1 gajillion.
in child support and shit, but they motherfucker, you know what I mean? it's just certain shit like responsibilities, like niggas be getting sent off basically.
Yeah, I mean, both the men and the women, you know, we got to hold ourselves accountable for what we do with our money, where we spend it, what's important, and I think the horn after what's on TV and the radio, that shit should have been played to motherfuckers.
I mean,
and I
look,
say it that way because some people actually don't have it yet. Like,
I
don't
mean, on
get
the real
it.
side, like my
They
nigga,
don't
like
get
if
it.
you
That shit is played.
work like a regular gig and shit, my nigga, like you really ain't got no business buying no bottles, my nigga.
No.
Exactly. And you
Like,
got a
seriously.
family.
Right.
On the real side, B. You ain't
Let
got
me
no.
even, man, and not even distill no thunder or nothing like that or whatever, but you get out here and you start doing go on something like therealtor.com. Just do a search on the home prices and think about it's set up for the average person to finance it at least 30 years. And let you know that in your lifetime, you're not really ever really meant to have that much money available to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, because money don't exist.
Put some of this
Really.
shit in perspective for you, like regardless of what you earn and all of that. In a lot of cases, you got to finance a crib over 30 years.
Because money don't exist, fam. It does not really exist. It's just a number on paper.
And we put the value in it.
And we put the value in it.
Welcome to the God
I mean, but the bottom line, man, everybody just needs to just be a little smarter with their paper, man. Like don't be geeking off of the new Celine bag and don't be geeking off the new Jordans, man.
Right.
Paying $250.
40-year-old niggas, man.
Paying $250, $300 standing in line to
Man,
get
you
some new
looking like
Jordans.
a goofball.
That's
Right, be up at 3 a.m, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
standing out
goofball.
over line, you know what I'm saying, instant Jordans or whatever, you know what I'm saying, but don't want to go to the grocery store none of the time. Like,
Man,
you got to
not
be a
impressing
balance, that's all, man.
nobody, B. Like you out here trying to hit this young box and all that. You spending all your bread in the club, my nigga. Like, I know a lot of niggas that ain't spend no dough in the club and hit everything moving.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just pimping wrong.
Shout out to them
You
niggas.
know what I'm saying? And shout out
Shout
to
out
those
to them
guys.
niggas. You know what I'm saying? Low overhead.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking
Yeah,
high.
you could do that shout out in one mass text because it ain't that many of
ain't
them,
that
man.
many of
It ain't that many real ones left, bro.
Yeah,
That could be
man.
one email chain to shout out, you know what I'm saying, the last of the real ones left.
Yeah, it's time to
The
put
last
some of
of
this
the
money
whole-
to
the
work,
Mohicans.
basically. You know what I'm saying? For us, man. Basically, stop being such large spenders and consumers and start owning some shit, man. Start creating
And just really, I mean, even not just far as with that, man, just suckers, bro. It ain't even just being a consumer, man. A lot of it is like the consumerism is like a lot of it is suckerism. You know why? Because of the fact it's programming to be a buyer.
Yeah.
And never really be a good seller or to be a business, person or whatever.
Man, you
It's
know what?
programming. And what it is,
Prime
it
example,
forms habit forming. It's an addiction.
Absolutely. Prime example, my nigga. Like, I saw this chick on Facebook talking about they was going to New York for a trip or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And because they was going to New York for a trip, she wanted to get a tattoo, you know what I'm saying, at Black Ink. You know what I'm saying?
She want to get him some money because she's
Man.
seeing it on TV.
They charging like crazy dough just for a consultation, my nigga.
Right. Before you
Like,
get the
right,
tax.
the tattoo gonna be like a rack. You feel me?
Right.
Just for them to do it, like. But my point is, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of my point in bringing that up is kind of like piggybacking off of like JD's last point. You know what I'm saying? Just off the strength of saying,
I want the black.
I went to Black Ink and got this done, type shit.
Right.
Like, I mean, you could go to a nigga on the north side that'll probably super freaky and shit. For like half that. You know what I mean?
I mean, beyond that, just the whole,
But like,
to build
just-
on that,
just
just
the-
the whole idea of wanting a tattoo and everybody wanting it and the shit catching on like wildfire and the motherfucker like, man, I need both of my arms tatted, my chest tatted. I mean, the lunacy of the wave that it caught. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And it lead me to believe it's like, is this some kind of addictive qualities in the ink?
No, yeah,
Because the
yeah.
motherfucker just want to keep doing it.
No, it is that. It's just the same thing with plastic surgery. Like, it's got to be something within the chemical formula and makeup that make motherfuckers keep wanting to get more.
It's psychological, B, because that person who is desperate enough to get plastic surgery will always find something else that's imperfect about them.
No, but it's like, to me, it's like smoking a square. It's like, if you don't smoke squares and shit, and you could start,
but that's the addiction. But that's the addiction.
Then you get, because it's something chemically balanced within it to make you want to get another pack of squares.
But truthfully, the true addiction of squares or anything is mental.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
It's in the mind.
Yeah,
that's
the
why
physical
a person
part.
can get hypnotized out of smoking squares or do anything because it starts in the mind.
Yeah.
Like, your mind say, I like this shit.
Exactly.
And then it's like, now it's on.
Right. Right, so you
like
a plastic surgeon, motherfucker, you will get your nose fixed, but then you like, you know what?
My lips kind of bogus.
Bogus too.
Let me get that shit. You know what? I need to get this, like, I need some bigger chugs, actually.
Right.
And
this
chick
shit just goes on and on.
recently. A chick just died recently.
From getting a
a
motherfucking
plastic joint. Yeah, they
butt
say
injection
that
type
the
shit.
fat clotted some kind of
Brazilian butt lift. Joint.
Yeah, man, that shit bogus.
Yeah, man, y'all niggas be careful out here with that shit.
Be happy with your
And
meat.
this is my
Exactly.
point. Hold on, you a regular bird. Hold on, you a regular. I mean, I ain't trying to disrespect nobody or whatever, but like, I mean, you a average woman that has a mom. You know what I mean?
Mom body.
You have a gig. You know what I mean? Like, why do you even need to spend your hard-earned money, 3,500 bones and up and all that, on some plastic surgery? Like
To take your
like you're
stomach
not gonna
fat
be
and
on
put it in
TV,
your
my
booty.
nigga. Like, you're not about to be on TV. Like, you're not about to do nothing, man.
I apologize as a man. Because if I contributed to motherfuckers thinking they need to do all that, I contributed to it.
I mean, but you know what? It's definitely what we like to see. But at the same time, it's the perpetuation of they see these women every day on reality TV.
I mean,
But
I gotta correct you, my nigga.
It's the Barbie effect.
I gotta correct you, my nigga, because I just heard you say something incorrect. I know I don't like to see crafted booties. I enjoy a
they try to
natural
make their
ass.
bodies look desirable to what guys like. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just a true fact.
We don't like
You know
it,
what
though.
I'm saying? Like, I mean, if you see a chick who is naturally...
I gotta do something. I gotta step in right there and say something else that ain't even that I want to correct. You said to do something that guys like. Who is consulting with the guys and see actually, you know, like, is what you like?
I mean, the image that's being...
a lot of this
the
shit,
image
bro,
that's being,
be
you know,
for the
perpetuated,
attention.
though.
You see what I'm saying? You know, a lot of shit that women do is for the attention of other women. And a lot of things that
No, I agree with
men
that as
do
well.
is to be accepted, you know what I'm saying, by women. But it just needs to be some kind of a balance, like, across the board. You know what I'm saying? Like,
some sort of
period,
dialogue.
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, but
niggas do a lot of out-of-pocket
we can't
shit, too,
absolve
man.
the whole
Niggas do a lot of tricking out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Which fucks up the game like for everybody. Yeah, have motherfuckers out here head all swole and blowed up and, you know what I'm saying, like overvaluing a lot of shit because they just be, you know what I'm saying, so thirsty, man. That's one of the biggest, you know what I'm saying, qualms for me or whatever. Like, really, to be honest with you, if you got your priorities in order, you know, yeah, you can spend your money how you want to or whatever, but like the thirst factor and the weakness of character factor is like, that shit is skyrocketed, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I
And
mean,
reality
nah,
TV,
but, I
all
mean,
that
but my
plays
point-
a part, but everybody's social media is like they running their own reality TV channel. And the shit whack, man. Niggas throwing their money up, you know what I'm saying, flashing their tax returns from all five of them put together. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit weak.
Yeah, it's a super weak shit. But my point is, you know, that door swings both ways, my nigga. It's like, it's just the same as like all the niggas who gas and want to be like the muscle men and shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because, you know, they feel like that's what chicks, you know what I mean?
They feel like
so they
that's a
the
good
type
point.
of exactly.
That is a good
so
point.
it's really just the same type of shit, really. Like, you know
Let
what I
these
mean?
niggas take the
Like I
roids.
said, it's a balance. It's a balance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, everything is a balance. If you want to work out, if you want to look a certain kind of way or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's all cool. But I think that, like I say, people be kind of extreme with some of the shit that they be doing. And you're right. Like I say, a lot of it be like that thirst factor, man, it's kind of hard for me to get over that. You know what I'm saying? Even for what you're saying with the dudes working out, man. 75% of the dudes is in there on the personal trainer. That's their spiel.
Yeah. It really is.
You know what I'm saying?
On some game in general.
Right. Yeah. And look, we got to keep it moving. But speaking of roids, Dave Chappelle is back.
Yeah.
Shout out to a nigga.
Yeah. Shout out to Dave Chappelle, who's back. Who got a 3-part series on Netflix. I seen 2 of them.
Yeah, I seen them too.
Very well.
Yeah.
He tells stories very well.
Yeah,
but niggas was trying to shade him though.
Man,
I mean, but that's come with success, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Come with the territory.
Netflix dropped that 60 M's on them for dropping these.
Is that allegedly or is that
no? That's
true facts?
That ain't no alleged.
You know, true facts. So shout out to Dave Chappelle. I mean, people gonna always say something, but if you gonna tell me that you can watch that and then laugh and then like, you know, agree and know that some of the shit that he was talking about was real shit, I mean, then you fucking lying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you just want to we just live in a day and age where motherfuckers got to be critical of something.
Something.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just the, you know,
I heard a motherfucker
that's just a way for the niggas to get clicks and get attention to their little story.
Look, here's the whole thing. I heard a motherfucker say, so-and-so, some nigga I never even heard of, comedy stand-up, is better than Dave Chappelle. And this nigga
Trevor Noah.
Right.
I mean, but that's whack as fuck, and that's a lie. Because, you know what I'm saying? Just because
dude weak, really.
You really like Trevor Noah, or you probably want to smash dude or something. I actually saw that post as well, but you know what I'm saying? That shit was like,
Trevor
I
Noah
disagree
ain't
with
got
that.
shit on no Dave.
Come
Hell
on,
no.
They
Nothing.
not even in the same theater.
Not even, my nigga.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying? You bring
so
Trevor
can-
Noah to the Shy.
So she can kick
You know what I'm
rocks on
saying?
that post right there.
Man, they eat the fans will eat him alive in the shot.
Period.
Trevor Noah, that's the British dude, right?
No, he's South African.
South African.
British. Forget about it.
Yeah.
All right, so what else we got? Game in general.
Yeah, man.
Shit that I'm tired of.
Shit we tired of.
Shit, I got a bomb for your ass. I'm gonna do a J Will. I ain't tired of a goddamn thing, man.
Life is good, baby.
Yeah, my life is fabulous. You know, FABO.
Man, you know what, man? Let's clap it up for that, man.
You ain't tired of shit this week.
Man, life is good. Man.
Life is good.
That's what's up, man. Well, shit,
Life
you know.
is good, man. Shout out to my people on the West Coast,
Yeah.
LA, Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? It's all love.
West Coasting.
You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be back on the cast. But like I say, my life is good, man. We having a wonderful life. I wouldn't want to be anybody else but Rob Smooth. Shout out to my brother JD. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, my partner in crimes, dimes.
And Ron.
And rhymes.
You know it.
So it's all good. And so, game in general, are you tired of anything?
Yeah, man, I'm pretty, you know, I mean, I'm tired of a few things, actually. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have, you know, as good of a week as you, but one of the things I'm kind of tired of in particular, man, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about this earlier this week. I'm tired of New York hype, man. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by New York hype, man,
Explain that to me.
I noticed that there's like always like a lot
We
of
got some
like
New York listeners. Explain to me.
like, you know, there's a lot of like things that come out of New York, and they be like really
Hyped up.
hyping it up, especially like in the beginning.
Give me an example.
You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a few examples. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got motherfucking, you know, Stephon Marbury.
Right. Quote unquote Starberry.
Starberry.
What was the outcome?
I mean, he was a decent hooper. You know what I'm saying? But the outcome,
He was just starring in China, man.
you know what I'm saying? Now he a star in China now. This nigga ain't never really materialized for no real bona fide nigga like the way they was hyping him up. I'll give you another one.
Okay, give me another one. Fool me what?
Sebastian Telfair. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Y'all
what was
probably
the
don't even know who
outcome?
this nigga is.
What was the outcome?
This nigga was a so-called bona fide hooper nigga from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? The next Marbury type nigga. He had Jigger and shit rolling up to his high school games. You know what I'm saying? All that. The nigga was the one and doneer. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, he went straight to the league. You know, but Sam ain't even in the league no more.
Damn.
So I don't even know if he hooping right now.
Damn.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Young and made. You know what I'm saying?
What was the outcome?
I mean, I don't know yet. I mean, I ain't heard shit else that's really banging from her.
That's a yet to
Like
be
she had that
determined.
one joint, but then they was hyping the fuck out of Young and Meg. But like other shit that I've heard, it ain't really sounding too hot.
You know what I like about MA?
What's that?
She got some big ass titties.
She can't have them motherfuckers. No matter
You
how.
can't
I
have them.
don't care how many
You
Yankee
get
ass
cut
you
off.
have, bitch. You know what I'm
You
saying?
better get him cut off. If I see you, I'm trying to
Them
suck
titties
on
is
it.
too big.
I'm trying to suck on that bitch ass.
Right.
Nah, but I just ain't really heard shit good. I ain't really heard shit else popping from that. You know what I'm saying? But I just noticed, how, some shit'll get popping in New York, and that shit just be having a real short run. You know what I'm saying?
Short fuse.
That shit don't be having like no longevity at all. So I'm just kind of tired of the New York hype, man. So y'all niggas beware of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That was a good one. Made a lot of sense. I wish you could have went longer with a longer list.
I mean, we could think about a few other niggas. John Starks. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Ewing really wasn't that dope. Really. I mean, I ain't trying to shit on the Knicks fans.
He did. I had the Ewings. I can't
Your
front.
shoes was decent.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to shit on Knicks fans and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? I know Pat Ewing was cool with Mike Jordan and shit like that. But like,
Are you doing all this because the shot really on Beam?
I mean, the shot been on Beam though. The shot been getting hated on and getting robbed for years. That's all that is. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we already know that. We discussed that earlier.
Fleek right
I
now.
mean, but that
Right.
just speaks more to the, like I said, the New York hype shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Snoop done spoke on shit like this, man. Maybe spoke on how New York niggas been stealing their slang and shit like that for
Right.
decades, man. You know what I'm saying? They'll come out to Cali or they'll come to the Shy and hear some shit. Like, I mean, prime example. I mean, shout out to Cam and everything, but you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? He spent a little time in the Shy. And the first thing he do is like, I'm on the west side of Chicago looking for a bus down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Touchdown. You know what I mean? My nigga Cam, I mean, I feel you, my nigga, and that's what it is. And I know you rapping,
real recognize
but-
itself, man.
but
you know what I'm
at
saying?
the same time, I mean, they just they be really immediate with they like bitery.
No, they do. They do.
They don't waste no time, baby.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all love. We love New York niggas. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to my New York niggas.
Yeah.
I love
Peace.
them.
Peace.
All right, so what you got going on?
Who, me? What I'm
Yeah.
tired of?
Yeah, what
I'm
you
just
know?
tired of weakery in general, fam.
Just weakery.
Just pure weakery.
What's weakery, fam?
Just shit that's just like automatic weak. Like it's fucking weak.
The act of weak.
The act of
Weakery.
weak, just weakery. Like period. Like on the real side of things, there's certain things that niggas just shouldn't do. You know what I mean? Cause it's just like automatically make you look fucking weak as fuck.
Like what, nigga?
Like
Shit.
smile in your face.
Like, no, I'm trying to take
your
this.
You know, on the backstabbery.
That's
I mean,
what
Smidge,
they
we was talking.
say.
We was talking about something earlier. I can't remember what it was, but that was something that was super weak. But I mean, I don't even got no prime examples really, but just like I'm just sick of seeing it every day.
So, you really ain't tired of shit.
You ain't tired of nothing, then.
No, I'm just sick of.
Alright.
I'm tired of weakery. It's just kind of like.
That's not a word, though.
I
It
know.
really
I
is.
know. I kind of know what he's tired of. I kind of get where he's coming from because I think he kind of tired of the same shit I'm tired of.
What you
Weak.
tired of?
I explain weakery from my perception with some of it.
What is weakery?
What is weakery?
Look, I noticed one day, man, I was watching some game, basketball game, NBA, and I recognized that I couldn't really even pay attention to the shit, like that I was paying no attention to it. I started noticing more and more that I would be playing the games and have the shit muted and listen to something else. You know what I'm saying? At the same time on YouTube, like while the games is playing. And that let me notice, like, wait a second, I ain't really even feeling this shit like that no more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even like these whack-ass, predictable-ass games.
It's weakery.
It's
You
weakery.
know what I'm saying? It's weak. You know what I mean? It let me reckon it was like an epiphany, like, you know what? Or like a light bulb go off. Like, you know what? This shit whack.
I mean, but that's
You know
just
what I'm
for
saying?
me.
And
That's
that-
TV in general.
So that kind of, as far as with what I'm tired of, I'm kind of tired of the decline of the whole entertainment, like, industry, like, in general, like, from sports to movies to music, like, all that shit kind of got a lot of weakery involved in it right now to me.
Yeah.
I agree
with you, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't like enough classic shit. It ain't enough classic
it's not
music.
quality.
It ain't enough classic,
You know what I'm saying? It's
classic
like-
movies and shit, like lines from a movie that you want, like you'll quote again and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or lines from a song, and you're like, man, that was dope. Like, you know, you gotta like repeat it or rewind it and shit. Like that is the rewind
shit is over
effect.
with, baby.
With music, that shit gone.
Nigga, I was talking about that shit last night, bro. We was talking about movies. Like, right before my man MC8 came on last night. Shout out to MC8. We saw him last night perform.
Yeah.
They played the little clip from Menace, you know what I'm saying? Where him and Kane and Old Dog was in the car right before they booked them.
like this little bitch.
Booked those mark ass niggas and shit, right? Man, but the fact that like they played that clip and niggas was like reciting that shit word for word, you know what I mean?
Word.
And it just made me think about how movies ain't like that shit no more, nigga. Like we had movies where like niggas remember that shit.
Yeah.
Man. Like niggas would watch that
Man,
shit.
you know it when you know you hear stuff like "Go ahead, make my day," or "You talking to me," or you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You fucking with me, you fucking with the best. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Or
classic
niggas
shit.
get shot every day, B. Even
Right.
that kind of shit. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But like, what is? Man, niggas ain't really like, they ain't coming with it. I don't see it like
They
in
ain't
the
coming
movies.
with no
you know what I'm saying? I don't
classics,
see it
right.
in the music. I don't see it really in, you know what I'm saying? And even the basketball, man, that shit kind of weak, bro.
No, it's fucking weak.
It really is.
You really broke that shit down, my
You
nigga.
did. Thank you for clarifying for
Thank
me,
you.
JD. Because
Yeah.
I can give you some shit like layman's terms type shit. Like, why the fuck are you gonna book?
Sometimes we gotta get real detailed about this whack
About
shit,
this
bro.
weak shit.
So
With the weak
motherfuckers will
shit.
know like what shit not to be doing.
Okay.
You know
No,
what I'm saying? It's like they be saying sometimes like, man, people getting like, if I knew better, then I'd do better. It's a lot of shit that motherfuckers don't know because they ain't even been exposed to, and some of the shit that they don't know that they be doing is whack as hell. Sometimes motherfuckers don't even know.
They don't tell
But
me.
see,
Like
this
a lot of
my
shit that motherfuckers think when they being funny that they ain't actually even funny. When motherfuckers be thinking that they fresh that they ain't fresh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Sometimes
shit's weak.
motherfuckers think they showing love and they being a jerk. You know, even like the role Ken played and paid in full. He said he showed a motherfucker mad love on their birthday by smashing the pie in their face.
Yeah. Push the whole
And that's his twisted interpretation of love. Like I brought you a cake, but I smushed it in your face though.
right.
In front of everybody on your birthday.
That's sucker shit to me.
No, it's sucker shit and it's super weak. So here's my whole thing. Like, I'm gonna give you like a real life dynamic. Like, you know, we got the salon and shit, right? Why the fuck does every time you book a client and then have the client waiting for 2 hours before you can get to them? Why can't you fucking just organize your schedule the right way? That's just fucking weakery.
I got one question for you. Is the bitch sitting in the chair bad?
Yes, she is.
Alright.
I'll be down there.
Alright,
That's
then
the
I'm
only reason I go.
I'm
Well,
actually
she need to
fucking
get
with
her booking in order.
you. Right, basically. Alright, so moving on. What's my favorite word? You know, man, so far removed from that, I'd just be pulling somebody out of my ass.
Yeah, me too. But because I got some other stuff for game in general.
I would probably have to go with the cookie from Empire.
Yeah,
Taraji P.
Taraji.
It
Taraji
never
with the
gets
Tazos.
old, and she never gets old, and black don't crack. And shout out to all the beautiful women out there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the ones that ain't as beautiful, you beautiful to me too. Okay? Because
Mm-hmm.
it ain't about how you look on the outside. It's about how you are on the inside. And this is what I want to add to my game in general. It's some shit that a pretty girl will never do. I'm going to say that again without trying to be offensive. It's some things that a pretty girl will never do. Somebody that know they fine, there's certain things she'd never do for your ass.
No.
But that motherfucker that the world won't see as fine, or do the world for you. What do that tell you? Don't judge a book. Don't let perception fuck your head up about what you see. Going right back to what we was talking about, looking at TV too much. There's a lot of you motherfuckers that's going to these places That shit has been placed in your subconscious from a fucking TV show. Why do you even want to go to Aruba? Because you heard it somewhere else. That shit wasn't even on the map in your mind. And what's so crazy about these reality shows is these places, these destinations, they sponsoring the whole thing. It's called product placement. You drinking the Kool-Aid. So they don't have the money to go ball. It's part of the TV show. They doing that in front of you so you can pay and go to Aruba. That's how they get their money, off of you. By letting them go for free and acting like they got money to ball. So they can drink and have fights. And so this would be the depiction of black women to get drunk and fight each other. This is what rich black women do? Get serious. Let's grow up as a race, nation, label, and an organization. I'm Rob Smooth. Welcome to the Godcast.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Nigga Smooth just laid it all away again.
I'm back.
Smooth on fire.
I'm back. I'm shooting all three.
He really gave you some game in general.
Right, really, that was what the game was
about.
I definitely honor that, and I think that, you know, on this section we usually talk about things that we do like or what we have approval of, and it usually be like a thumbs up or a shout out or this, you know what I'm saying, this person is doing their thing. So along the lines, I was thinking about what y'all was talking about, like what would be the basis of the plastic surgery decisions? Like, do anybody even consult what they do? Like, do you want me to do this, or would you like me better with that? I think that sometimes it should be, you know, approached like about not only the things that you do like, but the things that you don't like. And one thing that I found that I definitely don't like, and it's kind of like become a turnoff for me, is the overexposure.
Yeah.
The overexposure, you know what I'm saying, and the saturation, like the too many pictures, or even too much skin, or too much of the body exposed. For me personally,
too much anything.
For me personally, it's like it's gotten to the point where that's a turnoff. Some of that to me, because of the fact that it's like it cheapens the product, and
really
it makes it much less exclusive.
I just posted that on
Because
Facebook.
everybody's seeing it, and seeing it a million times. Where I'm like reluctant to really even pass out like the compliments or whatever. Like, you keep it real or whatever, but really, do you want to be like the 121st like a person got in a day? And you're like, oh, I like that. You know, like, man, they've already got 120 likes before that because of the fact that they got a attention-grabbing scheme going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like when it get to be too much or whatever, it's like that's what it can be a point where you know that you don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's what I want to put out there. So I ain't gonna even say no name. You know what I'm saying? But it's like stuff that you do like, and there's certain stuff that you don't like. I don't like the overexposure. I don't like the saturation, the too many pictures, and just doing the most. I don't like that shit.
Nah, it's just, I mean, I like them 3/4, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Covered up. That's how I prefer it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, you know.
And Sherrod, he was like the shit before it was a bud dog and shit.
I mean, we've been like this shit a long time. You know what I'm saying? But like that's what I said. I mean, like that even the thirst factor that's out there, like far as, you know, just in general, you know what I mean? It's like it takes away from the exclusivity of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it got to be something that is like reserved for the people that's special. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want nothing that every nigga could see the whole demo.
No,
I feel that's 100%.
I feel you.
That's why it's the Godcast we talking about.
I mean, fam.
Like a nigga got to be highly qualified. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, like, you don't want to be in the same. So like, man, dude, the construction workers and dude, this, you know what I'm saying? The plumber came by and saw, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying, fucking with that. Really?
Basically.
No, on the real side,
like, I mean, throwing out their image.
I've actually not fucked with certain chicks because of that type of thing.
Fucked around.
Like, just because of your Facebook activity.
No, on the real.
Like, you post way too much for me. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't taking no selfie with you or no whatever shit. I mean, I'ma still smash, but
I mean,
but see, that's what I'm saying though. It's like that right there.
For real.
No, on the real.
Even willing to still smash, like when a motherfucker that already got a reputation for doing certain things. That's kind of
I mean, that's cool because you can still be willing to still smash, but know that you Subject,
No, but you in a different.
Somebody subject have a photo of you laying up in the bed with the boxer shorts with one ball hanging out.
Right, exactly. Get your ass. Cause that's what they do. Like I got pictures on all these niggas.
Because they want attention.
Yeah. And that's how it be. Like, man, Shorty, a up and coming model or whatever. I want to fuck with her. Blah blah blah. Man, this motherfucker out here working.
Like I fuck with
like last night.
Like I fuck with dude before.
Yep.
Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, motherfuckers out here working. So it is what it is. Shit, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Godcast. We gonna do this each and every week, you know, and we the premier people, you know what I'm saying, to kick this shit off. But earlier you had something about that you didn't like earlier.
Oh no. It was just in game in general. It's like, you know, like birds be like rationing out the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The box.
They be rationing out the box.
The box.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's stupid.
Right.
Because like it's like the loose square man. Like if you're not out there,
how you gonna get mad?
So rationing out the box is like
if you're not out there,
how you gonna get mad with the next man?
Right. If you're not out there at the normal spot at the normal time when I come normally to get my loose squares in the morning,
another nigga with
it's gonna be another nigga. I just gotta walk a block. You feel me? All I gotta do is walk a fucking block and then
get some
more squares. So it's like it's dumb of you to ration it out.
You can go get some more box.
I can go get some more. So you know what I'm saying? Be consistent.
Yeah, you could be short.
Yeah, I mean, I think like
exactly.
For you,
it ain't even gotta come with as much.
If that applies to you and how you are, then, you know what I'm saying, you feel like you well worth, you know what I'm saying, the pleasure, you know what I'm saying, of a chick, you know what I'm saying, blessing you and all that. But I'm going to keep it real, B, in terms of, like, them rationing it out sometimes. Man, I think that shit be more than called for, man. But let me keep it 100, man. I think a lot of these niggas out here were never even meant to be getting no pussy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's a box.
Like,
and it's so true.
A lot of these niggas never been getting no pussy at all. Like, that shit, a lot of these niggas ain't worthy of no puss, bro. You know what I'm saying? Period.
Thank you, my nigga.
Like, think of how many people you saying, man, Shorty's bad, and motherfucker kind of get their shit together, whatever, and, like, fucking with, like, some nigga that really ain't really on shit a lot of time. And sometimes it do take your aim to be judgmental, like, you know what I'm saying, like, niggas ain't on shit or whatever. I'll be the last to say that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm down for the guys, you know what I'm saying? I want to see niggas succeed or whatever, but a lot of these niggas be, you know what I'm saying, eating and chicks and getting them pregnant and all that, man. A lot of these niggas should have never been getting no pussy, bro. That shit is a privilege, bro.
Right, that's why they don't know how to handle it.
Man, I want to believe that in the past, like, I want to believe in the past, like, especially in black culture, I tend to believe, like, we don't get to know that much about our culture or whatever, but I want to believe that blacks in the past, black men, Africans or whoever, had to go through some kind of rites of passage before they could be publicly known for getting puss.
I 100%.
I don't think that these, like I say, you know what I'm saying, I think you probably had to do something, you know, in the past to prove that you was worthy of that kind of
even getting to
them actions.
And they used to do it though.
Because it's a responsibility to come.
But you know what, fam? We need to motherfucking actually speak on the whole. First of all, I mean, yeah, it's all good niggas being known for getting puss, but at the same time, it's like that shit is weak, really too. Like being known for I hit bitches.
Come off as macho.
Yeah, like what the fuck is that? Like I think
believe you me, that ain't no reputation you
that's
want.
Not even. I don't think it's a real nigga will really want. Like you know what I'm saying? I mean, I think every nigga hit bitches, but at the same time, it's like, you know, if you actively trying to solidify your name and they get hitting bitches game, then your priorities ain't in order, my nigga.
Right. But that's even a real player gonna do that shit casually. It ain't nothing.
I mean, exactly.
Right,
it's like riding the motherfucking bike, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, but it's like as you get older, that reputation that becomes embarrassing. You know, you don't want to be known as a womanizer, especially as you get older, because that's like being a liar.
Because it really, what it really does.
Like a grown ass nigga that's not really like.
What it really does is like prevents you from getting the real woman you want. You know what I'm saying?
You can have
because
that,
your reputation is gonna precede you, so it keeps you like.
You can have that and still be known as a womanizer.
Right.
Nigga. That shit'll never go nowhere. Motherfucker be bringing up motherfuckers you hit 20 years ago. You know, motherfuckers be bringing up motherfuckers I don't even remember. Like, who? Like, bitch, you brought to the so-and-so. I ain't know this hoe. That shit was 20 years ago.
Right. But back in the day.
But it's like important to you because the motherfucker looking at it from the outside. So it's like a lot of this fame, idol worship, it's based off of niggas not having no whips, no bread, and not getting no pussy.
Like,
and if they had those things, they wouldn't even want to be famous.
Right.
They wouldn't even want to rap.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? That's why it's like a lot of this shit don't even matter to me, man. You can check my record. Me and JD go back when the motherfuckers was 16, niggas was out here balling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Rap wasn't even on my mind or making beats.
Right.
So motherfucker like, man, this car, this guy, that motherfucker pulling up with models and shit. You supposed to been doing that, my nigga.
Right.
My young nigga. You know what I'm saying? Do that in your youth. So you can be a responsible man as you get older.
Yeah,
take something and bring something
too,
to this
you know,
world.
so
Get that shit out of your bloodstream. And don't use the entertainment industry to offset that because, you know, you don't feel like you a fly nigga or you can't dress or you can't really talk or you don't have no Mac. Stop letting stuff be your substitute for what you lack. This is real shit I'm popping.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So,
Yo, the Godcast is sponsored by the Made in Chicago audio production program. For more information, call 773-234-1073. That's 773-234-1073.
we had a good cast.
Yeah.
It was always good. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, man. Shout out to everybody out there. You know what I'm saying?
Be
Have a
safe
good
in the
week.
streets. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be blessed out there. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. Don't worry about nothing. Just keep it moving. Stick your chest out.
And keep some of your tax money to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? On the real side.
Right, don't be a sucker.
Don't be
It's a whole year to get through.
You got one more year to get through.
Like niggas ain't gonna flip that shit.
Right, you not gonna flip
Stay out of Walmart, god damn it.
Stay out of
Man, these
Walmart.
motherfuckers be having Walmart going super juke, man.
No,
Around this time of year.
Flat screens and everything.
That's why they do it. That's why they put the sales up.
They
Walmart
pump-
put the sales up before you spend your tax money.
Man, no, it ain't even the sales. They pumping frequency through the show that's making motherfuckers.
Like, these motherfuckers got the TVs up
Probably.
front, nigga.
Right.
They got the TVs where the motherfucker
Well,
Apple.
they say that when you go into the stores, I mean, the sign when you go in the stores, it says enter,
They got the TVs with the
ENTRANCE, like you enter in a trance.
Yeah,
That's
no.
the entry.
On the real side, though.
Oh, it's definitely some trans-like shit going on in Walmart. You'd be a fool not to believe it. You know what I'm saying? And they definitely got the bread to pull it off.
Why the fuck y'all think y'all go there all the
Motherfucker
time?
go 4 times a week.
Uh-huh.
Forgetting shit and bringing back the same shit they already got. But that's another story.
We'll talk about Walmart next.
Walmart
next
super.
episode.
Talk about
Next guy.
Ain't nobody
Followed
talking
by
about shit like this. We
African
the originals. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
we gonna come with that episode, man. African Hoopers.
Oh,
Yeah,
African
we
Hoopers.
gotta do that.
No, you know what?
They got a
Let's
whole
make
lane
it
in.
one African Hooper of the week. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be good.
You know what I'm saying? Just drop their name.
Mine this week will be
They
Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, because I think at the end of the day, if we don't show love to the African hoopers, they'll get lost in the mix.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of them out there, man.
There's
This
a lot of them out
nigga
there.
Sherrod says Victor Oladipo is this week. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Victor Oladipo.
Shout out to Victor
African
Oladipo.
Hooper of the week. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't do sports this week.
Right, we
Right.
do sports, but
They
that's
done made an impact in the game. Don't nobody want to get
Dude is
them
a
shots.
great dunker. You know what I'm saying? He's playing with
Like NBA, come on, give them a segment.
Can we get a 30 for 30 or like the 30 African niggas? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, that's the real man.
Like an SC60 or something.
You know?